WOWZA, and he's happy to answer any questions you might have.
Great. Hi, Tim. How you doing? Can you hear me?
I can kind of hear you, yeah.
Sorry about that. We're using an iPhone. I asked Matt to bring a little bit of a better mic, but tell us about the show so far. Let's just start there. How's the show going for you?
The show's been fantastic. We've had an incredible engagement with all sorts of different operators and organizations from within the House of Worship channel. Really interesting to hear their specific needs. Some specific needs for video on demand, different use of cameras, different technologies, really good quality of engagement. This is a fantastic crowd, and we really feel like when we sit down with these House of Worship prospects and existing customers and even partners, it really feels like we're having an organic conversation about video streaming. So this has been an exceptional show for us. We're going to be leaving here shortly, really fired up, having had some great opportunities come to the surface, but also been able to help educate people on video streaming. So it's been fantastic.
So, Tim, can you show us what you have on display here?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Can you show us what you have on display?
On display? Sure. Come on over. And I like the informal approach here. Scroll down a little bit, and you will see this is a Windows i7 box, okay? It's called a Gigabyte Pro. We don't sell them. We're not a reseller, but this is what we use for demos. So this literally is a very powerful i7 Windows desktop that is doing transcoding. So everything I'm going to show you up here is actually running on this little box. So that's kind of cool. And that's one of the things we do with WOWZA is you can actually own your own streaming environment on a computer that you might have bought at Best Buy or bought on Newegg.com.
Is that the bricks?
It is the bricks. Yeah. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, we have one in our office.
Okay, cool.
We love
so
it.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a front end. So this is a website that contains a few different layer technologies that are all being sourced by that little box down below. So right here, this is I'm looking for my mouse. There, my mouse is supposed to be on the screen. This is an adaptive bitrate stream. Right now it's at 4K. It's adaptive, so it also has a 720p and then a SDI 360p resolution. And that is just an example of how WOWZA can provide live adaptive bitrate streaming real time. So you're never going to notice it over the iPhone, but it's in a really low quality now. But if I switch it up to 4K, you might be able to see the stars resolve a little bit clearer. But that's an example of how WOWZA can support various networking conditions. We can help people that are on a distant network with a really horrible internet connection, or if someone has a gigantic, we can do that as well. And then we're showing off our DVR capability. This is a pull from our home office in Golden, Colorado. Video on demand, we can show you, again, the adaptive bitrate, different languages, closed captioning, as well as different audio tracks. So it's all being sourced right here from the computer. So that's pretty cool. We've had a lot of excitement in the 360 streaming space, particularly streaming live 360 video. I don't have that equipment here set up, but we do support live streaming from a 360 device, or the Sphere unit that's available from Teradek. The 360 Fly, the PTZOptics, lots of really cool upcoming technologies out there. This is just an example of that. This is using the mid-dash player. So this is just the sort of video that we have. And then earlier, I do have one 360 camera here, but it doesn't have the Ethernet connector. But I did stick it up on top of our booth just to show you that you can take an MP4 off of one of these cameras and stick it inside of WOWZA, and this is exactly what a live video looks like. So the whole 360 video is cool, and I've actually heard that churches are putting these like in their auditorium or in their sanctuary, and people are logging in, putting on an Oculus Rift, or putting on like a Google Cardboard, and no joke, and it kind of troubles me, to be honest with you. They're having this virtual church experience. So that might be a philosophical discussion, but a technology like WOWZA totally supports it. So anyway, quick and dirty
Wow.
on what I've got.
Every booth has something different to share. Everyone
Yeah.
seems to have a new take, something that they're excited about. Live from WFX, Louisville, Kentucky. That was WOWZA. So Tim, before I let you go, what is specifically from WOWZA is